Hi Spirit Fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly October message for all of the Geminis out in the collective. If you are coming back to my channel, welcome back. I am so grateful to have you here and I appreciate each and every single one of you. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. I want to point out, Gemini, that today's message is going to be a general reading. So that means that it's not going to resonate with every single Gemini out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. So without further ado, Gemini, let's go ahead and dive right into your October message. So Gemini, we are starting out with massage, opportunity to forgive, and your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Okay, we are going to start at the heart of your reading here, Gemini. Opportunity to forgive. I really feel that this situation brings you an opportunity to heal, to grow, to release any negative patterns that are currently holding you in a space of non-movement. Now, it's interesting because whenever we experience certain situations where we tend to hold grudges or we tend to allow guilt or shame to prevent us from truly moving forward, we sort of get stuck. We get stuck in a rut and we end up experiencing things repeatedly. It's almost like we're repeating a pattern. We're repeating a cycle. The opportunity to forgive is wanting you to hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. Now, here's the thing, because I feel that for some of you, Gemini, this is about a situation that went awry with someone else that you have in your life. And for others of you, this is really about forgiving yourself for a particular situation that you were a part of. Now, understanding that forgiveness isn't about asking for an apology. It isn't about receiving an apology. It is really about being willing to let go, to stop resisting yourself from releasing what occurred or what transpired and just allowing it to be what it is. I think the biggest misconceived idea that we have when it comes to forgiveness is that, we feel that we're entitled to receiving some sort of an apology or pointing in someone else's face their wrongdoings so that we could feel justified in our actions. And that's not what forgiveness is. Understanding that forgiveness is being willing to see the positivity, to see the love and the compassion in the other person, and recognizing that everyone is going through something. They are experiencing things in many different ways. And a lot of times they don't think about their actions. They don't think about how they're responding or how they're reacting to certain situations. And so the opportunity to forgive is really being the bigger person and being willing to say, you know what, I messed up. I made a mistake, but now I have to let that go and see that I learned from that mistake. So now I can move forward and I need to stop making myself feel bad for what transpired or, feel guilty because I caused someone else pain. Understand that what's done is done. You can't go back and you can't change it. And I feel that for many of you, this is really about internal forgiveness, forgiving yourself for being stubborn or for being, not making the right choice or not making the right decision. Whatever it is that's going on in your life here, Gemini, it's really about time that you give yourself room to forgive so that you can move forward. We have massage here, and this is really about self-care. Now, I want to tell you that since I've been filming for this month, for the month of October, a lot of the Zodiac's messages are about self-care. Massage is really about wanting you to observe that there are times where you need care. You need attention. You hold a lot of stress, maybe in your shoulders, in your back, whatever it is that you're currently holding on to in your life. Okay. Now I want to point this out that whatever is currently going on in your life, it finds its way into your body. And the massage is really about you understanding that sometimes those things that you have stored in your body have to be worked out, so that your body can be in a natural state of relaxation. So massage is really about, self-care routines, things that you do to help you release any stress, any anxiety that you've currently got stored in your body. Now, your next message is your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. This is good because this is wanting you to understand that whatever your internal guidance system is telling you, you have to learn to trust it. So the message here is, please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so that your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. So again, when you are experiencing certain situations here, Gemini, that are stressful and that can be very chaotic, it's really hard to listen to our internal guidance system when our own intuition is trying to deliver that message to us. When we've got all of these knots in our backs, or when we're too busy, when our mind is too loud and we're constantly telling ourselves that we're not good enough and that we're not lovable and that we don't deserve to have anything good, all of that weighs on our body, on our mental state, and it also prevents us from being able to clearly hear our own guidance, our own inner wisdom. And so I feel this month is really about you being really aware here, Gemini, on what kind of mental state are you currently in? Are you, what kind of patterns do you have? Where are you guilting yourself? Are you shaming yourself? Are you not being loving and nurturing and kind to yourself? Because if that is the case, then that is what needs to change. So let's dig into your tarot here, Gemini. So we have the Three of Raphael here with the King of Raphael. Solutions. The Four of Raphael, and the Two of Gabriel. Okay, so you have quite a few cups here for you, Gemini, and it's interesting because these cups truly represent your emotions. It represents what's currently going on. Now, the Three of Raphael speaks about camaraderie and the relationships that you have with other individuals. And this is really about celebrating with other individuals. Being willing to make happy announcements with other individuals and recognizing that there are certain specific individuals in your life that you want to celebrate with, that you want to build better relationships with, right? The King of Raphael is really about you following your creative heart. It's about following your heart. The King of Raphael is the King of Cups, and it's really about following your heart's wisdom, being in tune with your heart's wisdom, and trusting that, whatever you are intuitively feeling in your heart, you have to trust that and you have to go with that. The middle card here, which is your heart of your reading here, is solutions. So this basically it speaks about temperance, okay? And it says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. So I feel your message, Gemini, here is that you have to be moderate in the choices and the decisions that you make. It's really about following your path, recognizing that not every path that has been traveled by everyone else is going to be your specific path. It means that sometimes you might have to intuitively choose a different path because you are being guided to have a different experience, and there are different solutions or answers to what is currently going on in your life. And I feel this is why you have to trust your inner guidance here. I feel that, by you following your own path and trusting and following your heart, it's going to give you opportunities to have other potentials, other experiences that are going to really help you connect to the magic in life and really help you be aware of your own emotions and recognizing that when you do certain specific things, maybe doing those specific things really trigger within you certain feelings or emotions that have to be worked on or have to be viewed from a different perspective. Your last card here is the Two of Gabriel, and this is about you making bold and ambitious choices, being very clear about what it is that you are deciding to do. Understand that no matter what you do, because I feel a lot of times here, Gemini, you might be the type of person that you feel like, well, I just haven't accomplished enough. The message here is great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So again, you started out with a relationships card here with this Three of Cups, and now you're ending it here with the Two of Gabriel, which is the Two of Wands. And it's really about taking action towards the things that you are passionate about, that you feel inspired to just dive right into. And again, understanding how you feel about it. Understanding if it's something that brings you joy, if it's something that makes you ultimately happy and joyful, then that is where you ultimately want to be. Understanding that with the opportunity to forgive, Gemini, it's really about letting go of what has transpired in the past. The past is in the past. You cannot change the past. You can only accept it for what it is and allow yourself an opportunity to make different choices along your current path as long as you are aligned to your inner truth and inner guidance. So Gemini, this is your message this month. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.